9 of our CMDP series on the CBRN room and operations, right? So today we're going to talk about doing and adding sustainment training for CBRN to your unit DTMS training calendar, okay? So there's several ways to do this. Like I said, this is just one way. However, I'm open to more ideas. If you got some other ideas or what training, CBRN training you guys do or how you do it, make sure you leave it down below. Without further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen and we will get started. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. All right, so adding CBRN training requirements to DTMS, right? So how to prepare and what you need. Unit CBRN SOP, current unit training schedule, skill level 1 and 2 tasks, and of course your task conditions and standards, right? Or your LOOs and so forth. So in our unit SOP that I previously shared in a previous video, we list out all the skill level 1, 2, 3, and some 4 skill level tasks. Right. So what else should I train on? So there's several things. If you look at between the CMDP, the battalion, brigade, OIP, CBRN checklist, or the Great Inspection, there's several things that we can be doing training on. All right. So mass confidence test, right? Gas chamber, chemical defense teams, chemical recon survey teams. So if you look at like your IOAP inspections, most of it's going to say, hey, you're required to have 16 people trained as a chemical recon or survey team. Make sure we have those teams identified. Make sure they're appointed in writing by the commander. You know, your M26 training. You know, your mass PMCS, CBRN reporting, your MOP levels, unit CBRN SOPs at the lowest levels. So one thing that I like to do on my training calendars, I like to schedule a time, usually once a quarter, where we'll review certain areas of SOPs with my whole company, right? So they're constantly being fed what's expected of them and how we operate and conduct business. So to build training, right? So schedule a training event in DTMS, right? So there are multiple ways to do this. You can go and you can filter by your medal task and go for this is exactly what I'm doing. My unit task list, right? So these are all of the CBRN stuff that the commander and I decided we want to train. So we're actually training on 2 tasks per month. So what we do is we break up our medal task by quarter. And like, for example, for us, for 4th quarter, we are knocking out all of our CBRN tasks. So we take 2 individual tasks, and by the end of the quarter, we're building up to our company collective task and so forth, right? So these are just some of the tasks that we decided we want to train on. So like I said, the schedule in DTMS, all you're going to do really is click on one of these links, and you can either go to assess, task, evaluate, schedule. So you go click on schedule, right? So when you schedule a task, you can fill out just like you were filling out your TMDE service or services for your TBRN equipment. Your task name, when it's supposed to happen, you know, what color it is, individual training, and all this stuff. You can fill all this stuff out for you right here. So once you do that, of course, you go in and you'll add your location, you'll build your draw. Now for training like this, I normally go ahead and print the risk assessment out so that we can actually put a package together. Because, you know, if you're doing your training meetings like you're supposed to, you know, I normally have the instructors for the following upcoming training back brief me the commander so that we are tracking the training. If there's any type of adjustments that need to happen, we're all have time to react. So once that's done, right, you can look at your training calendar, you know, and long range planning tool. And if you look right here, it's going to tell us, boom, detect liquid chemical agents using N9 detector paper. So we're actually have this training scheduled. And what's really cool about DTMS, if I go back a couple slides, if you want to assess the task or evaluate the task, right, you can click in these, and here it's going to give you your whole go, no-goes, how to set up the training, all that stuff, which is really cool. And then you can also actually go in here and you can give the credit to the soldiers in your DTMS, okay? So sign in sheets, sign in rosters, you can do all that from DTMS. So I hope this video was helpful. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much into this. Hopefully you guys know how to actually schedule DTMS training. I just wanted to show you that you are supposed to put it on your training calendar. I'm going to start a first sergeant series soon, talking about all areas of what a first sergeant is responsible for. You know, once we get to the DTMS portion, I'm actually going to go in there live in DTMS and show you guys how to mess around and build some stuff. So I hope you liked this video. Like I said, I hope you're enjoying the series. As always, go Ordnance, and I'll see you guys in the next video.